I don't know if it's just me, but taking foundation out of my makeup routine literally changed the game. So let's do a soft glam using only concealer. Starting off with primer using the Maybelline Jelly Primer. I love this primer because it hydrates my skin while also leaving it poreless. Then going in with one of my top 3 concealers in the shades 10 and 18 of Juvia's Place. I use one that matches my skin and one that brightens. While my concealer dries, I'm going in with my lip liner from Ariana Cosmetics because you gotta let it wait 5 minutes, and this is in the shade Latte Luxe. And then I'm going with my brow glue from Ardell Beauty. Like, this is my tried and true, I'm never leaving her. Then I start blending out my concealer, starting with the one that matches my skin tone. Maintain most of my coverage. I start by buffing out the outer ends, working it towards the inner parts of my face. I also make sure everything is seamless by blending in my concealer with a powder puff before I add any powder. Sometimes I do a pressed powder, sometimes I bake as well, but today I'm just using a pressed powder. It was from Maybelline. And since I was going for more of a natural everyday look, I started by warming up my blush from Juvia's Place on my hands before going in with my bronzer, also from Juvia's Place. With my bronzer, I try to focus it on my concealer lines to make sure it blends in with my skin. Then I use my Milani setting spray to melt everything together. Since starting to use a lash serum, I've kind of been in my natural lash era, but trust, the lashes will be back. I'm going with my Fenty mascara. To finish the look, I'm going with my NYX Shine Loud liquid lipstick. I believe this was in the shade Cash Flow. That base is tea, makeup is tea, and I used no foundation.